folk music there you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
I'd rather be in Richmond with all that hail and rain than for to be in Tennessee wearing that ball and chain. Won't get drunk no more, won't get drunk no more. I'll never, never, never get drunk no more way down the old plank road. It's 15 pounds of meat a week and liquor for to sell. How can a young man stay at home when the pretty girls look so well? Won't get drunk no more, won't get drunk no more. I'll never, never, never get drunk no more way down the old plank road. Friday night my wife died, Saturday she was buried, Sunday was my courting day, Monday I got married. Won't get drunk no more, won't get drunk no more. I'll never, never, never get drunk no more way down the old plank road. And if I was to marry again, I would not marry for riches. Marry some big fat gal, could not wear my breeches. Won't get drunk no more, won't get drunk no more. I'll never, never, never get drunk no more way down the old plank road. I'm going to build a scaffold on a mountain high so I can watch the glorious eagle flying by. Won't get drunk no more, won't get drunk no more. I'll never, never, never get drunk no more way down the old plank road. Won't get drunk no more, won't get drunk no more. I'll never, never, never get drunk no more way down the old plank road.
All right, all right.
Yeah, it's the old plank road.
The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest today is
Bruce Kunkel.
a master luthier, Bruce Kunkel.
It's great to see you again, Ralph.
Great to see you, Bruce.
You tell me it was 20 years ago that I did this show last time.
That's about right.
That's about right. That's about a long time.
Yes, it is.
We both changed a little bit.
Yep.
We're better.
If you say so. You moved to Nashville.
I did. I did the show, and then I was around for a couple of years, and then in, I think it was 92 or 3, I moved to Nashville, and I worked, I got a job at Gibson Guitar Company, and I was in the custom shop for 10 years, and I made banjos, and I made things for the centennial year. I made Bella Voces and Florentines and All-Americans.
Real fancy work.
Real fancy stuff.
You can see it on the website of the Gibson Company.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's on my website as well. And had a lot of fun down there. And got to meet a lot of great folks, some of my heroes. I got to meet Earl Scruggs several times and Bill Monroe. And of course, it's a wonderful place for music, and the people are great there. I was there 14 years, and my kids pretty much grew up down there, and then we wanted to get back and take care of the moms.
and spent some time up here with the family. So in 2007, we relocated to East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and I set up shop. Took me 3 years to get my shop really going again, and now I'm building instruments again. So it's a great thing.
And you're playing one of them.
I'm playing one of them. This is the Kunkel banjo. This has been almost 2 years in the making, and it's a really unique instrument. It's something kind of new, and there's some elements about it that are kind of old. We both had a mutual friend, C.T. Tucker. Chris Hartshorn was his actual real name, but he went by the moniker C.T. Tucker. He was the lead singer in the Blue Sparks from Hell. And Chris was my childhood friend from Cub Scouts, and we reconnected when I came back in 1969. You were one of the first people I met in Morristown when I came back from Texas. I lived in Texas at the time. And
I remember meeting you on the green in Morristown.
On the green in Morristown. It was 1969, Summer of Love. And I connected with Chris, and he had a little jug band that was pretty famous in the area, or infamous, called the Sunny Day Dung Trudgers. And I was a banjo player in the Dung Trudgers for a number of years. And then that band morphed into St. Elmo's Fire. It was sort of a country rock band. And then from there, Tucker started the Blue Sparks from Hell. And we sort of musically parted company, but we were always friends. And in 1973, I built Chris his first banjo, and I taught him to play. We designed this other banjo here together. And this is an open back banjo. It's made up of 64 pieces of black walnut, and they're all joined together like a mill wheel. And we went to Donnie Orr's sawmill, and we got this piece of walnut, and I made the neck out of this walnut. And if you look up at the peg head right here, this was my trademark at the time. It's called the Moon Tree emblem, and it's sterling silver and abalone. And then on the back of the peg head, you can see that there are two lovebirds that are their tails are entwining, and their beaks coming together. I'm trying to get out of the picture here. Their beaks coming together forms a heart. Can you see that little heart there? Yeah, that the whole is a heart, and that was the beginning of my heart-shaped sound holes for my guitars. I do a guitar with a heart-shaped sound hole, and I call my little company Kunkel Music from the Heart. But this is actually my first professional grade banjo, and I built it for Chris. And he played this banjo on the road from 1973 until 2006. It went all over the world, and then he gave it back to me. It was practically not playable, and I did a total restoration on it and gave it back to him. And then when he passed away in January 2010, well, several months later, his wife gave me the banjo to keep. So glad to have it back, and sort of neat because it's my first professional grade instrument, and it holds a lot of history. So that's the Moon Tree banjo. But this Kunkel banjo is something different. Now Tucker gave me an H.C. Dobson banjo, which was an 1867 patent resonator banjo, and I studied that banjo, and I found a lot of things about it that I really liked, and I found some things about it that I really didn't like, and so I designed this banjo. And this banjo weighs 4.5 pounds. It has no coordinator rods and no dowel stick inside, and there's no rim inside. There's a sound hole on the rim of the instrument to enhance your listening pleasure as the player. It really generates a lot of sound. And this banjo weighs 4.5 pounds, and it's as lively as a bluegrass banjo that weighs 12 pounds, without all the metal parts and the plating and everything involved in a bluegrass banjo, in a master tone style banjo. So I'm real proud of this banjo. It's really something unique and different, and I think it's a whole new approach to banjo making. And I'm making a few of them, and I hope to get a manufacturer to license it and build them in quantity. So it's become my go-to banjo. I play it all the time.
Why don't you play it again?
Okay, I will.
What do you want to play for us?
Well, there's any number of things I could play. I'm going to play two songs that are similar in melody. They're both very old songs. The Water is Wide and Danny Boy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So for folks that want to find out more about your instrument making and your shop and woodworking,
Sure. I have a website. It's www.kunkelguitars.com. It's KUNKELGUITARS, one word, .com, and please check it out. And all my contact information is on there. So just give me a call or email me. Be glad to tell you more.
you can get email at bruce@kunkelguitars.com.
Right, that's right. It's all that contact information is on the my contact page. Yeah, it's Bruce@KunkelGuitars. Yeah. .com.
There's some beautiful instruments on that website.
Oh well, thank you. You know, I really enjoy it, Ralph. It's something that just keeps me going. I really love to do the carving and the inlay and all the woodwork. And I know you're a woodworker, and there's a satisfaction in that kind of work.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Now, you got started at an early age with that.
I did. You know, my dad was a woodworker, and I got started with him at 8 years old, sanding parts that he would make for furniture. And later on, we had a woodworking school in Chester for 10 years, Mr. Sawdust School. A lot of people knew us from that. We put 800 people through that school. A lot of professional woodworkers came out of there. So, you know, I have brothers that are woodworkers. There's 7 of us in the family, and most of us are woodworkers. My older brother Mark is in Nashville woodworking. He has a son Michael that is with him, and then my brother Wally has a son Leif, and they're woodworkers, and you know, very professional people. My brother Carl and Jeff. Jeff is a wood carver. So a whole lot of woodworkers in the family.
Family tradition.
Yeah, and it goes back to my great-great-grandfather Ezra McDonald. I inherited a lot of his tools, and that really stimulated me to find out more about it, because I grew up with those tools, and so I still have a collection of his stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What else would you like to play for us?
You know, I think I'd like to play with the finger picks, just to give you another idea of the sound of this instrument. This is an old Civil War era song. It's called The Grandfather's Clock.
My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf. It stood 90 years on the floor. It stood near as tall as the old man himself, though it weighed not a penny's weight more. It was brought to the farm on the day he was born, always his joy and his pride. But it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, his life's seconds numbering. Oh, but it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. Without slumbering, his life seconds numbering. Oh, but it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died.
Thanks. I'm playing different different styles, as you know as a banjo player, but a lot of the people out in the audience probably are not aware of all the ways that a banjo can be played. That was 3-finger picking, and that was something that was popularized by Earl Scruggs. And then the older style, of course, is the frailing style or claw hammer style. I'm going to do a little bit of that. Okay. And I'm retuning to what's called mountain minor or mountain modal tuning. The cuckoo, she's a good bird, and she warbles, and she flies, and she never hollers cuckoo till the 4th day of July. Oh, Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Diamonds, I know you of old. You robbed my poor pockets of their silver and their gold. Now there's a ship out on the ocean, and there's a ship on the sea. It's a crossing the wide water. Bring my true love back to me. I'm gonna build me a cabin on a mountain so high, and I'm gonna live there with my true love till the day we both shall die. Well, obviously something went a little wrong there, but that you get the idea. Something went out of tune. These things happen. I think my bridge might have moved just. There we go. All right. Well, we can do something else. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say, pretty Shady Grove, my little love, stay another day. 'Cause your cheeks are like a blooming rose and your eyes are the deepest brown. You are the darling of my heart, stay till the sun goes down. Oh, the sun goes down, till the sun goes down. You are the darling of my heart, stay till the sun goes down. Now I wish I had a big gray horse and corn to feed him on, and a pretty girl to stay at home and feed him when I'm gone. Shady Grove, my little love, standing in the door with your shoes and stockings in your hand and your little bare feet on the floor. some of that old mountain stuff that I really like, you know.
Very pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. So,
We just have a minute or two before we close out the show. So if you
okay.
want to,
Well, that went quick.
time flies when you're having fun.
Sure does. It's great to be here with you, Ralph.
Great to have you.
Well, thanks.
So we'll plug your website one more time, kunkelguitars.com,
Right.
for more information about the banjos, the guitars, the woodworking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you just type in Kunkel Guitars in your search box, it comes right up. So you can just click on it. It goes right to the website. It's been pretty good that way on my on the Yahoo account at least.
What are we going to take it
Explorer.
out with?
Well, why don't we? What was it we were working on there? Oh, the log cabin in the lane. Okay. This is a song that Chris Hartshorn taught me, C.T. Tucker. And his name comes up a lot, but he's really missed. I mean, this guy was just huge in New Jersey as far as entertainment. I mean, he was really beloved. And he taught me this song. He took this song, and this was like an old fiddle tune. I think it was Jim Carson. Fiddle and Jim Carson had a hit with this way back in the early 20s or something. But this is a slave song. And it's called The Little Old Log Cabin in the Lane. It goes something like this. I'm getting old and feeble, can't work no more. My rusty bladed hoe I laid to rest. And my mama and my papa, they're sleeping side by side. And their spirits now are roaming with the blessed. Oh, the chimney's falling down, roof is all caved in. It's letting in the sunshine and the rain. And the only friend I got now is that good old dog of mine. And the little old log cabin in the lane. Paths have all grown up that led around the hill. The fences now have gone down to decay. And the creeks have all dried up where we used to go to mill.